Good existence, citizens of the universe. JD here with the Pharmacopoeia, back at it again with the natural medicines. We've got a new one in the store, something that you're gonna wanna know about because we got a problem. And you know what we do here? Solutions. Problem, solution. What did Hegel say? He said sublation. The antithesis juxtaposed with the thesis combined together for the sublation creates the dialectical motor of creation. That's what we have here. What is the antithesis? Microplastics, nanoplastics. Dare we even bring up a picoplastic? Let's pray to the Almighty that it's not in our future. And I'm gonna help you assure that it's not in your future. How are you going to do that, Nick? Do we have a cure to microplastics? Is that what you're saying? You goddamn right we got a cure to microplastics. It's at jdspharmacopoeia.com/products/Milky Oats. Look, make me small, make JD's Pharmacopoeia big. We got it right here, folks. That's Milky Oats on deck. Here's a prototype bottle. It's not a prototype. It just doesn't have a label. That's Milky Oats here. Oh, yeah. Let me get some. We got, this is not spagyric. We could do spagyric, but I don't know if it's going to focus. But this is actually a honey-based extract. Honey's a natural preservative, and we're going after those beta-glucans because, oh, no. I got to refresh. That's okay. We'll refresh. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? Alright, you're going to see the back end real quick. I swear to God, I just published this, brother. Hopefully that fixes it. Anyways, jdsfarmago.com. Over here, got some plant medicine. We'll refresh. The way the extract is going to work. Wow, what the hell? Hold on. Sorry. Heaven. What the heaven on earth is going on? I'm going to pause this recording. Minor technical difficulty. Thanks for staying with me. We got Milky Oats, a Venus sativa. If you rewind 5 seconds, you'll see it was a spagyric extract. No, it's not a spagyric extract. It's just in the Venus sativa extract. It's 1-to-1 with honey. With honey, okay? And let me tell you why. That's because we're after beta-glucans. Alright, sorry, I'm just excited. This is not a rap, this is not a freestyle, but we are bringing the truth. Beta-glucans are, what are beta-glucans? They're soluble fibers, they're insoluble fibers, there's some, there we go. Some beta-glucan is a type of soluble fiber found naturally in a variety of food sources, such as oats, barley, and rye, and a lot of mushrooms. It's associated with all the benefits of the health, right? Beta-glucans support your heart health. They come from all over nature. They're natural products. That's what we do here at JD's Pharmacopoeia. Can fiber help us reduce the burden of PFAS in our body? Because that is the problem. We have a problem. It's here. It's on JD's Pharmacopoeia.com/products/Milky Oats. You'll see that the microplastics, they're in the drinking water. 98% of the streams in America are tainted with these plastic demons, these plastic devils. They're small, invisible, tiny. You can't see them. They're everywhere, in your pockets, in the air, in the soil, in the water, in the food, especially at the grocery store. Oh my God, we didn't know it was going to be a problem until we started finding them inside the reproductive organs of the women and the men. I'm talking about the holy of holies, the most precious things on earth. Guys, women, ladies, and gentlemen, we got to get these PFAS out of our penis and vaginas, okay? It's a serious problem. I don't know how it's going to culminate, but the existential dread of the whole thing keeps me up at night. That's why I'm making this video for you. 12:08 a.m. on the 7th of December, the year of our Lord 2025. We've got an infestation of alien objects inside the cells of our bodies, and they're accumulating at a rapid pace. They say everybody eats like 3 credit cards a year or something. That's not good news. This is not good news. We have to get them out. There is good news, though. Good news, everyone. There is known metabolism and excretion, of PFAS, called the LADMET, the liberation, absorption, digestion, excretion, toxicology of microplastics, and we can see the ADME here, which is just a shortened abbreviation because, well, anyways, you know, they get absorbed. They concentrate in the lungs. They concentrate in the brain. They concentrate in the renal glands. They concentrate in all sorts of places, but it's good because the body has a natural means of getting rid of the PFAS through primarily our excretory channels, through the feces, if you will, the back door, the lower doors. You know, we pee them out and we poop them out, okay? Be mature, everybody. There is a natural process which removes the toxins from our blood. The problem is that when the source of these xenochemicals, these polymers, let me show you what they look like. This is what they look like. Chemically speaking, this is what we got. This is what we're dealing with. These are the monomeric units. So a polymer is a multiplied form of the monomer, and these are different. This is polypropylene, polyethylene, PVC. That's a fun one. We all love PVC. If you remember East Palestine, Ohio, they're fucked with PVC. I'm sorry, and the polyamides and it's carbon and hydrogen. That's really all we're talking about. We're talking about carbon and hydrogen in the shape of hexagons and lines. There might be some oxygens in there. And you might think, well, Nick, we get our carbohydrates all the time. Well, this is an alien carbohydrate. You don't want it. When the source is when you keep eating the credit cards and your body can't detoxify it quickly enough. Okay? That's the problem that we have. Now, the cure is really to just remove the source of plastics from our body. There's been a lot of health influencers online. I don't know if I'd call myself a health influencer, but I would like to influence your health positively. And we do have to get rid of these plastics. And the truth of the matter is, every time you touch something, a part of it becomes a part of you. And if you're going to eat something, you guaranteed that is also going to become a part of you. And to keep the body pure, to keep it clean, to keep you in a perpetual state of homeostasis and perfect biochemical equilibrium, to keep that motor of creation going, as Hegel was talking about, the sublation of the DNA into the next grandest form of what it truly is, you want to eat a rich, organic diet. That's really all it comes down to. An organic, diversely rich, organic diet. That means like all the different colors of carrots, all the different kinds of meats, all the different vegetables. From organic, that means no, not wrapped in plastic, not sprayed with pesticides and herbicides and fungicides and grown out of an artificially nutriated soil that has had food grown with the damn big agricultural chemicals. That's not good. We want living soil filled with microbiomes, filled with life, filled with worms, earthworms, and all the other kinds that are good for us. We want life begets life, okay? When you start eating plastics, these things accumulate. They will disrupt the replication of your DNA. They will accumulate in soft tissues like the testes, like the like the cookies. I'm just trying to think of a more fun word for vagina, although that is a fun word. We don't want the tissues accumulating in the vagina. That is the holy of holies, man. Woman. We got to get them out. We can get them out if you went on a fast for 40 days in the desert and you came back and you only drank pure water that you done purified of the microplastics, which is another thing we got to worry about. And I am here to give you consultation on good water purification techniques. If you go to jdsfarmcopia.com / I believe it's just water, you'll find there it is, water right here in the top left. Nobody ever goes to the water, but we got purification, energization, and mineralization, working on the scaling for that mineralization. But we got some resources here where you can learn about how to purify water. That's kind of not the topic here. The point I'm trying to drive home is that we got Milky Oats. There has been a pilot study done by the great people at Boston University that has shown, where is it? It is shown. Where is it? Did I scroll past it? Yeah, it's this one right here. An oat fiber intervention may reduce the PFAS body burden. Pilot study in male mice. Here we got the whole study here. You can go and read it. The bioactive responsible for the reduction in PFAS is the beta-glucans, which, as we've gone through already, it's a fiber. And how it works is that it attends to the natural excretory systems of the body and helps you to excrete them and detoxify them naturally in a way that you're already doing. So we're not using any fancy chemical drugs or any sort of foreign mechanisms that are going to detox you. No, your body's already constantly in a perpetual state of detox, especially nowadays in the standard American diet, aka the SAD. The beta-glucans will interact with the bile and the biliary. I think that's over here too. If we come back, we got, your excretion of microplastics occurs mainly through the feces after removal by the liver and the spleen. Looks like I didn't include the photo about the bile, but it has to do with the bile system. And there's an interaction between the beta-glucans and the bile, which is a byproduct of the liver. So this is good news. This is good news. I say all this to say that we can fight the microplastic. We can. They are a significant food-related defense. They are a dietetic medicine that is going to help ourselves cure ourselves. The food is the medicine. Here's just some sources of rich food sources. This is Rishi's not a food, it's a plant medicine, but you can get it in Myco Joe on this website at jdsfarmacopia.com /products/Myco Joe. And you can incorporate that into your diet, and it will help you continually excrete the PFAS, because we don't want these things in our brain. We don't want them in our groins and our loins. We don't want them in the streams. We need to eliminate them from our lives, eliminate them from your diet, and maybe one day we'll change into some sort of friendlier biodegradable form of plastic, or like more readily biodegradable, because we do know that they say they're forever chemicals. It's not necessarily true. That is a little bit of fear porn. Again, your body naturally readily breaks them down, but it's just not quick enough. And insofar as nature is concerned, it's not quick enough for nature either. We're fucking it up. These plastics are coming out of the heart of the earth. They're made from oil, and they are proliferating and pilfering the environment. And in some of the worst ways possible. And the unfortunate thing is that you are the environment. Your body is an environment, which is not great. Well, I mean, it is great. It's a beautiful thing. It's a cosmically divine thing. You need to take care of your body, and that's what this is about. So that's why I'm here. JD's Pharmacopoeia. Support this work if you can. Milky Oats, Avena Sativa. We got it on deck. There's a limited supply. And if you don't want to support me, that's fine. But support yourself, man. Eat some freaking kelp. Get some shiitake. Get some oats in the morning. Organic oats. A lot of oats. Questionable sources. Know your source. Know the source. The source is within you. The source is primary. The source is God. That's all I got for you today. Join me again sometime in the future. Subscribe on YouTube, JD's Pharmacopoeia. I've got a lot to say. I'm not going to say it all right now. Those will be here all night. So thank you again for being here. Continue the grand existence. And much love. That's all. That's all I got. Thank you. Thank you. Milky Oats. PFAS. We're going to kill it.